All right, guys, back for day 2. We are still on chapter 6, lesson 5, talking about where Earth's water is. All right, so surface water. Surface water is any water that is above ground on Earth. You can classify bodies of water by the type of water they have, and we've got either salt water or fresh water. And if you see this picture, this is a really cool picture. This is a real picture of where seawater and fresh water meet, and you can definitely see the visible difference between the two. All right, let's talk about salt water first. So more than 97% of Earth's water is salty water in the oceans and in the seas. Oceans are large bodies of salt water, and seas are smaller areas of ocean that are partly surrounded by land. So it's still salt water, it's just smaller, and it's usually surrounded by land. Oceans, we know, are much bigger. Ocean water is not healthy for drinking. If you drink ocean water, it can actually dehydrate you because of the salt that is in the seawater. Why is the ocean so salty? Well, the ocean is salty because it's a mixture of water and dissolved salts. Those salts mostly came from the rocks on land. So as rivers flow over land, they dissolve salts from the rocks, and then those rivers then carry the salts into the ocean. Alrighty. And then we're going to talk about fresh water, and this is how we're going to wrap it up today. So only 3% of Earth's water is fresh water, and most of that 3% is frozen in glaciers and ice caps. So people need fresh water for drinking, for cooking, for growing crops, and a lot of other activities. But because we cannot use the water in glaciers and ice caps because it's frozen, and we don't need to go around just taking hair dryers and melting all the glaciers and ice caps, people depend on this very small amount of fresh water that is available in rivers and lakes, and some of that water is even underground. All right, guys, that is it for today. You get a little break from science tomorrow, and then I will see you back here on Thursday to wrap this week up. See you then. Have a great afternoon.